Location, location, location. I'm in Mexico right now. I've been getting my teeth fixed down here in Los Algodones. You know, people hear about problems in Mexico, and I know they're having a lot of problems in Mexico, and there's problems right now, but people, you need to think about where you're at. Whether you're in Mexico, Argentina, United States, whether you're in Europe or France, location is actually extremely vital and important, especially with what's coming up and what's going to happen. I feel comfortable having people I can trust, and I also, especially you feel it when you're out here in the desert, you need to have a water source. So there's a lot of different things to being in the location that you're at. Many of you out there, and I know I talked to another guy today, one of my people that watches YouTube, and many people feel isolated. Like, they see it, and of course, a lot of us that watch Manoftruth's channel, you see what's coming. It's irrefutable, whether you feel it spiritually, whether you see it as far as like crappy food that people are eating, or whether you understand the financial system and know that it's over, or whether you see the total frustration and the ineptitude of the U.S. Congress and politicians, and it goes all over the world, or whether you're watching the Greek crisis. But location and where you're living and people you can trust is a big, huge deal. So wherever you live, I don't care, I talked to this guy who lived in Missouri today. I'm going to go visit Boston, Canada, Buffalo, New York. People live in a lot of different areas. It's vital, I think, to think about your local economy. Think about the food that's growing there. Think about the water sources. Think about the people. The last place I'd want to be during an economic collapse is in a city where I don't know anybody and I got to depend every day on going and buying my food at some store with plastic. You want to be able to buy, well, you would like to ideally set yourself up so that you don't have to buy food, so that you already have it, so that you know the local plants, the local wild edibles, so that you have your food storage. I think it's very rational, common sense. That's why when I, got out of school years ago, I started a company called Rational Behavior. Right now, I think it's too late to start a company. What's important to have is knowledge and information. It's important to be around people you can trust. Location is vital, 2 or 3 or 4 different locations, and then the local economy. So for me, it's been refreshing, interesting to be down here in Mexico a couple days, get my teeth work done, whatever you want to say, and I'll just cut to the chase on economics. I've got a better dentist here than I do in the United States. The United States probably cost me like $4 or $5 grand for what I'm getting done now, and here it's like $1,000, $880. So it's really like about 20–25%. And I think the dental work that I get from Cabrera here in Dr. Cabrera here in Los Algodones is superior. So a lot of things to think about, but I just felt like I needed to stream this. I can't put it up in Mexico, and even Yuma doesn't have a 3G network rocking for AT&T, so I'll get this up when I'm deep in the United States and I got a good network to put it up on. So rock on, everybody. Think about your location. Calmly continue to get prepared. And I'm making my DVD with financial predictions, which intense financial things are going to happen before the end of 2010 that people probably won't believe unless they look back at this video and others, and particularly the DVD that I'm making right now. So, adiós amigos, chao. Sí, estoy en México, me gusta. Los dentistas aquí, para mí, están al pelo, muy bien. Y para mí, mejor que en los Estados Unidos. Así es la vida. Bueno, chao.